Hello, fellow Sudokan, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle for Thursday, the 4th of March 2021. In the news today from Thailand, which is where I live, the government has announced that next month's Songkran festival, that's our New Year festival, is allowed to take place with social distancing. I have no idea how that could be possible. If you see the photo for this video, the thumbnail, you'll see what Songkran is like. It's rather insane, but lovely festival. I enjoy it a lot. I'm really quite ambivalent about it because, like everybody else, I want to get back to normal, and I would love to have the water splashing or water throwing or water cannon festival, whichever you indulge in, back again. But we've done a lot of hard work here in Thailand, wearing masks, keeping away, and we've have very low instances. You may say that's good enough reason to reopen and restart. I mean, things are mostly kind of reopen. We have very low figures here, but still, I wonder that a lot of damage might be done if we allow Songkran to take place in anything like a normal format. I just noticed that in Texas yesterday, the governor, Greg Abbott, has rescinded the mask mandate and said that all businesses will open. I mean, but you can't compare Thailand to Texas because we have a tiny fraction of the number of infections that they have, even in that single state. So anyway, such is life. We'll see next month. Now, our Sudoku puzzle today is registered as hard by The Guardian. I'm a little mistrustful on their levels, or maybe they have a different grading system. So the only way to find out is to play it. If you're a beginner and you want to jump in at what The Guardian calls a hard level here, here's a quick rundown of the rules. You have segments with 9 squares or cells, and each square or cell must contain the numbers 1 to 9. Here we have a 9 already. That means 9 can't appear again in this particular segment, nor 8, nor 6, nor 5. So we're looking for 1, 2, 3, and 4, etc. Okay? In a column, we must have numbers 1 to 9, and in each row we must have numbers 1 to 9, and that's it. And we generally find numbers by a process of elimination. For example, this 1 in this column means that 1 can't appear again in this column, so no 1 here, no 1 here. This 1 here blocks this square and this square. So if we're blocking here and blocking here, clearly there's only 1 square left to put a number 1, so it can go there. That's it. That's the way that we play the game. We kind of look around the board for things that we can see that will logically allow us to place numbers. I've noticed a couple of patterns already, but not easy numbers yet, so I'll avoid telling you about those patterns for the moment, and let's focus on trying to get in any easy numbers. For example, there's 6 in this column here, and this 6 in this column here, and a 6 in this row blocking here means that 6 has to appear here. If you can hear someone chatting in the background, that's my neighbour in her garden, as she normally is there in the mornings. Okay, so this 9 across this row and this 9 in this column blocks here, so that's our 9 here. Extend this 9 across this row and this 9 across this row and this 9 down this column. That leaves only this square or cell to put 9, and keep going with the 9s. Let's follow this 9 up this column, this 9 up this column, and this 9 across this row. So again, it's just this simple blocking idea, and you'll see where we have to put a 9. And again, let's keep it moving with the 9s. 9 across here, 9 across here, 9 blocking here, this 9 blocking here. So there's only one place a 9 can appear here. I have a feeling we can fill in the last one as well. 9 down here, 9 up here, so blocking on the column, outside columns, 9 blocking this top row, 9 blocking this central row here, and so 9 has to be in that square there. And we finish with 9s. We don't have to worry about them anymore. And so we can focus our attention on other numbers. Okay, so you need to keep moving your eyes around the board, I think. Let's see. I shouldn't be quiet for too long, of course, because you'll click off to another video or something like that. Okay, I've seen one. So if we extend this 5 down this, okay, I'm gonna I want you to pay attention to this central segment here. So the 5 down here blocks this square and this square, right? And the 5 here blocks this row, so we are blocked here and blocked here. But if you extend this 5 a bit further down, you'll see it's going to block this square here, meaning that a 5 has to appear here or here. So this is also going to block here. So we're blocked here, and blocked here. So that's the location for 5 now. A good idea if you see a column with 3 numbers missing like this is to check which numbers are missing, and it could be that we can find the numbers. So what's missing is 1, 3 and 8. 1, 3 and 8. Okay, so if you notice that we already have a 3 blocking this square and a 3 blocking this square, so therefore a 3 has to go here, doesn't it? And 1 and 8 have to go in the other 2 locations. We can't quite tell which is which yet, but so we won't fill those in yet, but at least that we've got that 3 now. This 3 will help us across this row, 3 across this row, 3 in this column, and so 3 is here. And bring that 3 back down, 3 down here, and 3 blocking across here, so 3 is there. This square here has to be a 3, because you'll notice in this column, okay, we don't yet have a 3. This 3 excludes this square and this square, right? Because we can't have it again in the same segment. This 3 blocks here, this 3 blocks here, this 3 blocks here. So there's only one location in this column that can contain a 3. 3 up in this column, 3 across this row, so 3 will also be here, and bring it across, 3 up here, 3, 3, and so 3 has got to go there. Is that the 3's finished? Yes, I believe it is. So 3's and 9's are finished. Okay, let's keep moving now. 5 across this row, 5 across this row, means the 5 has to appear there. Missing numbers here are 2, 7 and 8. I don't think anything's going to allow us to be sure of which is which yet, so we'll hang on with that. My neighbour is doing some kind of gardening out there. And that's the noise you can hear. If you can hear a pounding sound, it's not me bashing my head because I have a headache or anything like that. I have a feeling there's something really easy that I'm missing here. Yeah, there it is. One across this row, one across this row, one down this column, so that's a 1 here. And we've got 1 down here, 1 there, so that has to be a 1 also, doesn't it? 1 across the middle here, 1 across here, 1 like that. Up, up, 1 here. The other missing number was 8, wasn't it? Okay, so we can fill that in now. This row doesn't have a 4 yet. This 4 here blocks these 2 squares, so 4 has to appear there. So this is a 2 and a 7. We can't tell which is which yet. But we can find this number. Okay, we can definitely find this number here because we know that this is 2 or 7. So that means we can for sure know what these 2 numbers are, even if we can't find the order. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's got to be a 5, 6, 7, and an 8. So this is a 5 and an 8. Can we tell which is which? No, we can't, but we know it's 5 and 8, so remember that. 1, do we have a 2? No. So this has to be a 2. We have everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hope that made sense. This remaining number now is 2. I'm not sure this is going to be a hard level puzzle. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 has to be here or here. 5, 6, 7 we don't have yet, and 8 we don't have yet. Okay, let's just keep moving around, I think. Right, where were we? 6. Perhaps we've had all of the easy ones, and perhaps from now on we'll have to think a bit harder. It's certainly possible. I don't think we're going to have to think too hard here. We most likely will need to write in candidates, but oh, there's 5 in this column here, 5 in this column here, so there we go without 5. Five blocking here, 5 blocking here, so that's our 5. 5 in this column blocks this square here, 5 across, 5 across, so 5 here, and up 5 blocks this row, so 5 is here. 1 number to go here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, I don't think it's turning out to be a hard level puzzle, is it? More like a easy or medium, and so that you may be disappointed if you were hoping for something more of a challenge. But maybe I'll stand corrected. Maybe we'll get so far and then we'll run into some. We'll get stuck. It doesn't seem that likely at the moment, but it could happen. We certainly don't have many 7s. Okay, maybe I'm going to have to start filling in some candidates now to... Okay, I might have to start filling in some candidates, I think, so I don't make any mistakes. Because if you just try to do everything in your head, I mean, you can think forward like a chess puzzle, but if you try to do everything in your head, that's a bit dangerous, really. Okay, I'm writing in 2 and 7 here because these are the last two numbers in this cell, in this box, I should say. Here the missing numbers are 4 and 7, so I'm going to write those in as well. 4, 7. Here the missing numbers are 7 and 8. Okay, down here, any more pairs? Do I see any more pairs? 3, 6. 6 runs across this central row here, so 6 can be either here or here. Down here, 6 runs across this row, 6 runs across this row, so 6 is a pair there. Eight up this column, 8 up this column, meaning 8 has to appear either here or here. Eight down here, 8 across this row, meaning 8 is here or here, which is good because now you can see this 8 can't exist any longer because we have 8 either here or here, meaning that it can't appear in that square there. So we know it now that it's a 7, and that's an 8, which is perfect because this 8 extends up, giving us our 8 up here. Now that we know that 8 is along here, it stops an 8 from being here, so 8's got to be along here, doesn't it? Right? So when you think back, you'll see that 8 has to go there, and we can remove candidate 8 that we wrote in before. There are 2 numbers left to get. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 7 are missing here. I'll just write them in. Okay, and keep looking around. Okay, so 2 blocks this square, 2 blocks this square, so 2 has to be a pair here or here. When we extend that down like so, right, extend this 2 down, and we see there's a 2 already in that row, that has to be a 2 now. Did you get that? 2 along here, 2 here, so these 2 squares are blocked. 2 has to appear here, bring it down, blocking these 2 squares. This 2 blocks that square, so this has to be a 2. We had a 6 here as part of a pair, so we can write that in now. We had a 6 as part of a pair up here, so we can fill in its alternative and eliminate this 6 here. She's asking for a big knife next door, my neighbour. Let's hope she's not going to do anything horrible with it. Okay, missing numbers here are 4 and 7. 4 and 7 missing in many places. 4 and 7, 4 and 7. Up here the missing numbers are 4 and 7 as well, aren't they? I'm not going to put them in the top left. I'm going to put them in the bottom right because there are 3 possible locations for 4 and 7 here. It's not an exclusive pair. Oh, look, I needn't have bothered, because now we're going to find all of them anyway, because look, I just realised that was very silly of me. There's already a 4 here, so that's a 4, and that's a 7. So 4, 7, 7 up here, and that's a 2 or a 4 now. 7 across here, so that's a 7, That's our 4. Hope I haven't made a mistake. 4 and 2. Okay, down here we have 4 and 8, I believe. So 8 blocks this, 8 blocks this square. So that's 8. That's 4. Down here, 4 down here, 4 down here. That's our 4. That's our 8. 2 and 7 now. So 2 can't. 2 and 7 missing here. 2 blocks is blocked here. So that's 2. That's a 7. That's a 7. That's a 2. Up here missing now 2. 7 blocked here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I'm going to check because that I need to check and make sure I didn't make a mistake, because that was much easier than I thought it was going to be. It looks okay. I don't see any doubles or mistakes, you know, because it can certainly happen. I did make a mistake once doing these puzzles. I've only made a mistake once since I began, but I mean, you know, in playing other Sudoku, not the Guardians one, I certainly have made lots and lots of errors. Things you just don't notice. It's okay. Alright, so that's it for today. Our supposedly hard level, I'm gonna say that's maximum of medium level. Could fit into easy level somewhere, unless you know, this to think that anytime you need to write in candidates, it automatically promotes it to medium level. But I don't think it really comes anywhere near a hard level puzzle. But anyway, that's it for today. Thank you very much. Oh, and please subscribe to the channel. I should ask. It would be great to get some subscribers to this channel too. Thank you very much. Bye.